Hello everyone. Hi, how are you? It's Kay. Good to see you. It's been a while since I did the live stream last time, since last Sunday. But I hope you had a great week last week. I hope you didn't lose much. I see some markets trends and new moves among the markets. So I will cover first Forex pairs, USD pairs, and then I cover gold, which is bullish now, and also I cover US index, one of the indices, which is US 100, NASDAQ, since it's bullish too. And also I cover the Bitcoin, which is also, now it's ranging and bit bullish side. We had lots of events, lots of news last week, including Trump became a new president. So I thought it's nice to go over the USD pairs first and see how they are moving so far. So yeah, since it's been a while, let me say hi to everyone to start the live stream. I hope you can you're hearing me okay, and also you're seeing me okay too. Okay, let me see. Okay, good to see you. Let me say hi. Hello all, good to see you. Thank you for joining as well. He says, I had a reason to think on your earlier this week. I got a follower on Facebook, or was it Insta, named K4X. I remembered what you have said about false accounts and I blocked it. Oh, okay. Okay, yeah. So social media is everywhere and lots of fake accounts of people's. So the best way to reach me is by email. You can also check my social media IDs, which I share here. So these are my social media IDs. I recently started the Blue Sky as per request from one of the viewers in YouTube. He said his region is restricted in terms of X, Twitter. So I opened the Blue Sky and now I start to post. But basically these are my social medias, and please check the account name. And if it's suspicious, then simply don't follow or don't trust it. You can also double confirm with me with a screenshot, then I can tell whether it's true or fake. So yeah, it's been so much. Like in the past, like a few years ago, I even had some fake YouTube accounts of myself. So even these people comment on my YouTube or comment on my Facebook or social medias, which is kind of funny. I think it's automated like program. They're messaging or selling some products or selling some signal services by Telegram. But basically those are all fake. So please be careful. Okay, let me continue to say hi to everyone. Hello Charles, good to see you. Thank you for joining. It's been a while. And Sunil, good to see you too. Thank you so much for joining. Yes, Nifty. Yes, I will do that too today. Nifty is a bit down gradually, but let me share my analysis more deeply. Okay, hello Robert, good to see you. Thank you for joining. And Kevin, good to see you too. Thank you very much for joining. Yes, I have been doing great. Thank you so much. Okay, Maximoku, thank you for joining as well. Good to see you. No, I'm not in Burj Khalifa anymore. Yeah, and I have been traveling. So yeah, I'm not there anymore. I have a new lifestyle, which I'm enjoying really much. Okay, but I'm based in Dubai, basically. Still based in Dubai. Okay, hello new list, good to see you. And Bappy, thank you for joining. Alright, Ichimoku Trader, good to see you too. Thank you for joining. Carbon, good to see you too. And Kailas, good to see you. All right, Alexandra, good to see you. Hello, Samurai. Thank you for joining. It's been a while. Yeah, thank you so much for your comments and also viewing today's live stream. Hello, Hinata, good to see you from Philippines. Thank you for joining. Oli, thank you for joining too. And 18, good to see you too. Thank you for joining. All right, and Konja, good to see you too from Ghana. Thank you for joining as well. He says, is moving average still working on current chart? Yes, I'm sure it's working still. I don't use the moving average strategy anymore. I'm using Ichimoku for higher time frame because Ichimoku has much more information than the moving averages. So I don't use them, but still it works, I'm sure. Hello Oli, thanks for joining, good to see you. Yes, US oil, all right, let me check that one too. Hello Raven, good to see you too. And Crystal, thank you for joining as well. More relaxed, yes, I am relaxed now. Thank you for joining. Yes, Tan, good to see you from Vietnam. Okay, and Omkar, good to see you too. Thank you for joining. All right, Ichimoku Edward says, when you travel Iran, very close to you. Yes, it's very close. Yeah, when I have a chance, I will visit, I'm sure. So I will let everyone know. Thanks so much. I am in South Korea now. Thanks for joining. Today it's 11 p.m. here. Same as Japan time zone. Yes. Charles says still short on Euro USD. Okay, let me check. Let me check the chart and I will tell you exactly my latest analysis for today. Okay, so now let me switch the screen to trading view and start my analysis. So Sunday I do select the few pairs in trading view and I cover basically higher time frame situations. But on Mondays, tomorrow, at the KTS Academy and also GTS graduate members, I share all the pairs analysis much deeply in terms of the lower time frame as well. So feel free to join if you want to learn more deeper strategy and knowledge of Ichimoku and also my strategy. Okay, so here is Euro USD, but first let me cancel bar replay and let me go to the weekly time frame. Okay, so here is Euro USD weekly time frame. It's a bit lagging because I'm using laptop right now. If it's frozen, please let me know in the comment. Then I will do it slowly. But yeah, here is Euro USD, and now last week there was a huge bar up, so clearly the market retraced. You will see bullish trend in lower time frames, and the price broke the Tenkan-sen, and now it's on the previous support level. So when I see this, I see the previous support levels, wicks are in different pips, different price levels. So rather than drawing one single line, I prefer to draw the zone like this way. And you can see that the market is now within the zone. So if the market breaks the zone bullish, then it's going to be most likely the Kijun-sen retracement. So the price may head towards the weekly Kijun-sen, which is on 1.0696 level. And Kijun-sen remains flat for the next, let me see, for the next 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 weeks. So that means the market may continue to trace for the next 9 weeks, which is almost 2 months. So until the end of March, it may retrace. So that's one thing to note. The price is below Kijun-sen, below Kumo, but because of the retracement, because the market broke the Tenkan-sen bullish, it may become bullish. So that's Euro USD analysis. So I don't say it's short anymore. It's more rather bullish now. Okay, next pair I would like to cover today is the USDJPY, as I cover USD pairs today. So here is the USDJPY, and the market touched on the resistance for the last few weeks, and now it's a bit retracing, but I would say it's bullish still because the N wave is still continuous. So there's one N wave, and the market is now retracing to Tenkan-sen, but it could be bounced on Tenkan-sen and goes up this way. So USDJPY to me is still bullish, and the target is the same, 162.02. And once the market reaches there and even breaks the resistance, then BOJ either intervene or they may have to raise the interest rate. Then USDJPY becomes bearish. So I think up to 162.2 it's good to buy or good to look for buying opportunities. But once the market reaches there, I don't recommend you to trade. Yeah, so that's USDJPY situation. Basically, the JPY pairs have very high volatile. Volatility is very high, so you may want to have bigger stop loss to take when you enter trades. Normally, I take the stop loss up to 40 pips because of the time efficiency reason, but when it comes to the JPY pairs, I can take more. So, but if it's 100 pips, that's too big. So, stop loss should be there. But if it's too small, stop loss like 15-20 pips, then the price keeps hitting the stop loss, and it's risky. So it's better to have bigger stop loss than other non-JPY pairs. Maybe when you watch the market every day, every week, you know that JPY pairs are very volatile since last year. Next one I want to cover is Pound USD. Pound USD is now it was bullish last week, and again weekly time frame shows the price broke the Tenkan-sen bullish last week. If I zoom in the chart just quickly, and you can see the market closed above the Tenkan-sen. Tenkan-sen was on 1.2454, and the price closed on 1.2484 area, so it's above the Tenkan-sen. So that means the market can be bullish now. Just like Euro USD, Pound USD could be bullish this week, and it may reach the weekly Kijun-sen, which is 1.2767 level. So in this case, since this is not downtrend anymore, I simply delete these drawings below the price, because now the target is bullish. So I draw the line on the Kijun-sen as one of the reference points. And also Senko span B here is also one of the reference points, which is 1.2546. When the market breaks this level, the market goes into the weekly Kumo, and the lower time frames get choppier. So that's one thing to note. Still it's bullish, but again, just like JPY pairs, once you start to go bullish, you may want to have a bigger stop loss on Pound USD also. Okay, let me see. Oh, I see. Please increase the mic volume a bit. Okay, let me see. Is the microphone volume a bit too small? Let me see. Okay, now I volume a bit higher on the microphone, so maybe you can hear my voice more clearly. But yeah, if you see any issues, then please let me know continuously. Okay, so next one I want to cover is USDCAD market. Again, this is on the weekly time frame, and it's bullish. It's bullish. The price is above the Tenkan-sen, Kijun-sen, and the Kumo and Kumo Senko Span A is up, Senko Span B is also up. So upper level of the Kumo is called Senko Span A, and lower part of the Kumo is called Senko Span B. And I'm talking about the angle of these two lines. When they are up, that means it's bullish in the long term. And what that means by the long-term bullish means that this bullish trend can continue more, longer. Of course, in the lower time frames, there are some range consolidating market. The market might be traced a little bit, but when you see Kumo is bullish like this way, then that means overall is bullish trend. So of course, when it's retracing, you don't want to buy. You want to buy at the pushback, or you want to look for the buying opportunities. But in this case, you never sell. Especially for me as a Ichimoku trend follower, I follow Ichimoku direction. So when it's a bullish trend, I never sell the market. I never go against the major direction. So USDCAD is bullish now. Last week closed with a bearish bar, and for the last 6 weeks or so, it's been ranging. So I'm still waiting for the breakout of the resistance 1.4467. But once it happens, then I think it goes up to 1.4668 level, and we have about 197 pips of room to trade. So my view is still bullish on USDCAD market. Okay, so next one is let's see, USD Swiss franc. Okay, this market is it touched the resistance level 0.9224 2 weeks ago, and last week is bearish. So it looks like it's going down to the Tenkan-sen on the weekly, which is on let me see, it's on 0.8965 bounce and bullish. The price is still above the Tenkan-sen, and Kumo twisted bullish also, and Chikou span above the candles. So that means buyers are dominant. So we can follow buyers momentum still. So but once the market breaks Tenkan-sen, then it's more likely that the market goes down to Kumo Kijun-sen. So my view becomes different. So let's see if it bounces this week or not. So far it's bullish still on USD Swiss franc. Okay, next one is AUDUSD. Okay, AUDUSD market, this market was also bullish last week, and it's bullish, and the price is still below Tenkan-sen and Kijun-sen Kumo, and Chikou span below the candles, so it's rather bearish still. Unless it breaks, then Tenkan-sen bullish. It might be resisted and retrace down, go down, continuously downtrend. So that's my view still. Okay, so that's AUDUSD. Kumo is now getting thicker and bigger. So there's still chance that the market goes bearish. And also this yellow trend line, the huge yellow trend line, is based on the monthly time frame. So it broke the monthly trend line bearish. So it now testing. So my view is still down this way. So we had a retracement last week among the USD pairs, but my view is basically towards the previous, towards the last month, in the month of January or December direction. Okay, so that was the Forex analysis among the USD pairs as today's topic. Okay, all right, now let me move on to gold. But before that, let me see more comments. Okay, Maximoku, thank you for joining. Good to see you. He says, do you have entry rules related to time? For example, any specific time you may not enter a trade, although a trend is now happening with entry confirmations. For example, not right before New York opens. Yeah, I don't trade before the session opening hours because the volatility may get increased, or the direction may be different, maybe changed, or oftentimes there are big news in each session open. So that's when I don't enter the market. Yes, that's good to remember. Yes. The markets can, especially UK session, they may retrace, they may go against the Asian direction. So that's it may be a risk to trade before UK opening hours. Okay, Ichimoku Trader says USDJPY daily Senko span A not break the previous level, also price below Kijun Sen. It might be a fake uptrend. I think better chance is wait the price move above Kijun Sen, also Senko span A break previous level. Okay, let me see. USDJPY. Okay, so basically on this one, Kumo is flat. So I say it's, I'm waiting for the break of the resistance, but I'm not really sure when that happens. Based on time cycles, I can capture roughly when next time the swing high may be marked, and that may be the timing when the market breaks higher. But according to the 5 lines, Kumo is completely flat. So in this case, you don't look at the Senko span A. And Kijun Sen is also flat and below Kumo. Chikou span is now with the candles. So this is rather range to more like bearish to me. And yeah, Kijun Sen may be fake up, right? So in this case, you don't look at the Kijun Sen. Simply, this is a range. So wait for the breakout of 158.13. Yeah, that's a good point from the Kumo perspective. Yes. Mirajul, good to see you. Thanks for joining. All right, Charles. Thanks so much for your comment. All right, Alert, good to see you. Thanks for joining. Tolga says on USDCAD we have interest rate event. Yes, I cover the fundamentals, but yeah, it's we have also few big news this coming week. We have to be careful, right? One of these fundamental news can change the whole market direction. That's why, especially when it's important in red, I don't trade before these events. And I don't try to predict how the market moves, depends on the fundamentals. Even Trump, became president. My view is that USD becomes stronger, and in terms of the negative correlation, JPY may be weaker. But I don't really, try to predict how the market reacts by these news. Simply, I follow after the market reaction, and after I find the trending market based on Ichimoku, then I follow it. So I do check the fundamental news and I do read the news, but I don't trade based on the news. Yes, but it's good to know. Let's see. Ichimoku Trader says GBPUSD in daily near the roll reversal line, and 1.24894 may be rejected price. It's better to wait to break. Let me see. Pound USD on let's see, daily near the roll here. Okay, the previous support is now could be becoming a resistance, right? That's based on the daily analysis, right? Yeah, that could be the scenario. Yes. So far, once the market breaks that level, however, I think the price goes into Kumo and goes up to Kijun Sen. So let's see if the market breaks that level or not this week. Okay, Charles says Euro USD and USDCAD are not correlated. Only one can be bullish. Let's see. Euro USD. It's yeah, I said it's retracing. It could go up to Kijun Sen, and USDCAD. Let me see. USDCAD. I said it's bullish too, right? So USD is on USDCAD. USD is by stronger now as per Ichimoku, and Euro USD as well. USD is strong. No, weaker. That's why it's going up, right? Weaker than Euro and stronger than CAD. But basically, I don't really pay attention to the relation among these pairs today. My main analysis is based on Ichimoku. So let's see which one of these markets trends this week. Okay. Lowai says, I noticed you don't use Suchi in your analysis. I do use analysis, but I don't share in this Sunday's live stream as I have to cover lots of different topics. I simply cover the pairs and gold, and I don't really have time to get deeper. But yeah, I do use Kihon Suchi and time cycles. Yes, new list. In the Euro USD pair, you had a time to count of 9 weeks. It wasn't clear to me. Can you re-explain if possible? That's based on the Chikou span to capture the Kijun Sen angles. Yes. Okay. Daily, I mean not weekly for USDJPY. Yes, I knew it. I was seeing the daily candlestick through weekly candlestick for the reversal. Yes, I think that was one of the USD pairs, right? Yeah, that was, I think, a pound USD. Weekly time frame it doesn't show, but daily time frame I see these are two supports. Yeah, that's what I meant from the weekly time frame. Okay, so now let me move on to gold analysis, and I cover WTI as well. So I go to commodity and gold weekly time frame. So gold has been bullish, and it's reaching almost 2800, and in this momentum it's likely to reach the target 2800. Previously there was the market that was supported by the Kijun Sen, and now it's above the Tenkan Sen. Tenkan Sen angle is now bullish, so it's been supported these 3 bars. For the last 3 weeks it's been bullish, and also this was inside bar. I think I mentioned this on one of the live streams, either on YouTube or membership, but I was seeing the ascending P wave, and I was saying it's about to break, and it did last week, and it's reaching 2800 target. Kumo has been thicker and bigger now, so there's a chance, there's a higher probability that the market breaks the new high and goes up to 2900. It's going to be the next target. So yeah, let me just let me just mark that one. Sorry, let me go back to gold, and the target is now becoming 2900. I like the thickness of the Kumo on the weekly on this one. Kumo thickness means a lot. Maybe when you are new to Ichimoku, then you may focus on the Kumo twist only. But as you study Ichimoku more deeply and know the deeper meanings of Ichimoku 5 lines, then you start to realize the importance of the Kumo shape. And what I mean by Kumo shape is the distance between the Senko span A and Senko span B. Sometimes it gets really thinner like here, then that means it's a sign of the retracement. This simply means it's overbought. Technically, it's not overbought, but overbought, I think it's easier to capture the idea. And that's why I say it's overbought case when the Kumo is thin like this. So the market retrace or consolidate after this until the Kumo gets thicker and bigger as it consolidates. Then when it breaks the resistance, then Kumo, gets thicker and bigger and bullish. Both Senko span A and Senko span B becomes bullish. So in this case, the market most likely trends last longer than the thin Kumo. It's slower but more stabler bullish trend. When Kumo's thin, it's more aggressive. You can make more profits in shorter time, but the retracement chance is also higher. So when you see the Kumo thin like this, it's risky to trade. Long story short. But when the Kumo thick like this, like as a previous example, you see the market has been trending up nicely. Although, some weeks the market ranges, but it breaks and continues bullish. Ranges and continues bullish this way. So it has been a thicker Kumo when it has been consolidating since last November. I was seeing again the ascending P wave situation in the lower time frames on gold, and I knew that the market breaks the ascending P wave bullish, and because the Kumo has been thicker and bigger, this is going to be a new bullish trend. So in this analysis, all combined together, my view is bullish, and my next target is 2900 in this reason. If Kumo is thin, then I would say that it's going to be overbought, so never trade. But looks like now gold is becoming a safer asset to trade. So yeah, it's been quite interesting market, especially the breakout of 2721.52 was quite significant last week. Yeah, and once the market starts to trend, especially gold, it tends to last longer. So it may go up to 3,000, but we will see. As I do analysis every week, then I share some updates on the gold from now on. Okay, next one is WTI as per request today. WTI crude oil has been ranged so far. The Kumo has been flat. The Senko span B is flat. Senko span A is now up a little bit, and this is the bearish Kumo. So when it's bearish Kumo, Senko span B flat, Senko span A is up. That means the whole Kumo is now flat range. And Tenkan-sen is up, Kijun-sen is flat, and there was a gold cross on Tenkan-sen, Kijun-sen below Kumo, which means it's range. And also Chikou span touch means also range. So when it's ranging market, we have no idea which way the market's going in this weekly time frame. So we have to check the lower time frames, or we stay away until we see new trends on the weekly time frame. In terms of the candlestick patterns, I see the previous week, 2 weeks ago was a pin bar, and last week broke the pin bar bearish. So that means the market can go down to Kijun-sen first, which is very small pips here. Then it may go down to the swing support. So could be bearish from this week, or in the month of February could be bearish, but we will see. I say it's bearish, but since Kumo Kijun-sen, Tenkan-sen cross, and Chikou span situation, I don't think the market straight go down. It may consolidate for a while, goes up and down, could be resisted by the Kumo, and retest the Kumo, and finally gradually go down like this way. So it may take time. Could be taking until this May or June in this cycle's momentum. But yeah, to me it's bearish overall. It's based on the price action. If Kumo is more like down, Senko span A is more down, Kijun Sen is more down, and Tenkan Sen below Kijun Sen and so on, then I think downtrend is more more faster. But so far it's range as per 5 lines of Ichimoku. So I think the momentum is still very weak. Although it's bearish, it's very weak momentum. That was WTI analysis. So now let me move on to index, and I selected NASDAQ today to cover. NASDAQ has been bullish. Now it's retesting 22,000 and it's about to break. Here I mentioned down arrow because previously the market broke the Tenkan Sen bearish 2 weeks ago on the week of the 6th of January. And last week the price went up above the Tenkan Sen, but it has been consolidating, so I wasn't sure. And Kijun Sen has been flat. So that means the market still may be retracing to Kijun Sen 19,677. But now the price is clearly above the Tenkan Sen, and it's been supported by the Tenkan Sen now. So now there's a higher chance that the market breaks the new high and goes up to 23,000. And in terms of the price actions, it has been an engulfing bar inside. So especially if the market breaks the high, the swing high of 22,160 level, then it's more likely that the market goes bullish continuously. So now I put arrow up above 22,160 level like this way, so that reminds me and everyone that my analysis is bullish after the break of that resistance. So let me just adjust the arrow up above that resistance level and see how it goes. Kumo shape is also nice. This is not the thin Kumo. The distance between Senko span A and B is still not too narrow. So it's a bullish Kumo stably. So I think the market is more likely to go up bullish. So far, I don't see the sign of retracement after seeing the closure of last week candlestick. So it's bullish to me. Okay, so next one I want to cover is the Nifty chart first. Let me cover index first. So Nifty 50 chart. Okay, so here's a Nifty chart. I see that the market is gradually going down and Kumo is getting thinner. If you look at the future Kumo, it's getting thinner, right? So that means the momentum is getting weaker now. So it's been bearish in the wave. There was one bearish in the wave so far. And the price is now going into Kumo. So that means from here, I think the market starts to consolidate, either up or down or range. I think the market becomes very choppy and very difficult to trade. So the bottom line on this market is to wait for the price to be above the Kumo again. That's the first condition you have to wait if you want to buy. And then also Chikou span can be below the candlestick in this case, but at least the price needs to be above the Tenkan Sen. And Kumo needs to be angled bullish again to be able to buy. For now, it's gradually going down based on the price action. And also I just see that there was an head and shoulders structure, and the neckline, which was 23,274, is now broken bearish. So it may go down to the Senko span B, which is 22,557. So it's rather bearish, but again, because of the Kumo shape, it's getting weaker momentum now, so it may take few weeks until it reaches that level. So Nifty chart is not really good to buy yet, and I don't really see any sign of the bullishness yet. So in this case, we just have to monitor every day, every week, until we see the bullish signal. So far, this is, if this were Forex, then I wouldn't trade on this one. It's becoming very difficult and tricky market. Okay, so next one I want to cover is crypto and BTCUSD. Okay, I see some comments on BTCUSD. Let me see. All right, so first, Bitcoin is now reaching almost 110,000. As I mentioned, this was the original target. And last week, it almost reached and now a bit retraced. But it's testing, definitely. It's testing the market. And it has been supported by the Tenkan-sen, which is quite strong signal to buy. I mean, bullish signal. It's really strong. It never closed below the Tenkan-sen ever since it broke the Tenkan-sen bullish over here. So this was on the week of 16th of September last week. Ever since it has been above the Tenkan-sen, closed above the Tenkan-sen. 2 weeks ago, 3 weeks ago, it was almost closing below Tenkan-sen, but it was on. And following week closed above the Tenkan-sen, and now the price is on above the Tenkan-sen still. So this is bullish now. It's going up now. Kumo is also not too thin. Again, before Kumo was thin like this, so I said it's overbought. Although it moved up strongly for the last 3 weeks, for the 3 weeks here, when Kumo was thin, then it consolidated, and now Kumo gets thicker and bigger than before. So that means the market is now ready for the next jump up. I mean, the buyers are now ready to build more positions, and the buyers are now still holding the positions and looking for the next opportunity to buy Bitcoin. So that's something that I can read from the Kumo shape difference. And also, so yeah, the target wise, the next one after the breakout of 110,000 is going to be 150,000. Well, actually 150,000 is too far still, but it's realistically speaking it may reach, but next one, closer one, will be 120,000. It can be reached anytime, so I think this is going to be a very interesting market to monitor and watch. For me, I only trade Forex, so this is just, you know, based on Ichimoku technical analysis, just for your reference. But yeah, Bitcoin seems to be bullish still continuously. Okay, BTC is making Y wave in a daily time frame. Okay, so Y wave means it's expanding, so we have to be careful on the fake breakout. So in this case, it's better to wait for the break, the clear break of 110,000. Okay, yes, Neil, you're welcome for Nifty analysis. Okay, I have 123 BTC on March 1st using delta volume as a source for time wave. This method is highly accurate for the last year. Okay, if that repeats, then I'm sure you can follow that strategy and continue trade with that method. Yes, I'm not sure about that one. So I only use Ichimoku in price actions. So yeah, that's what I share here. Okay, so let's see. So now I covered all the markets I wanted to cover today. So let me check some more comments now. Let me see. Yeah, coming back to Forex, I think the markets are quite interesting now. Although USD pairs are now retracing, I still see some continuations too. Okay, let's see. Nguyen, can you talk about the Kihon Suchi and Taito Suchi? Kihon Suchi is the series of numbers like 9, 17, 26. It's fixed numbers like Fibonacci. And Taito Suchi is basically the same numbers between the cycles. That's the difference between those two. I have some videos, so you can check those videos archived. You can type Kihon Suchi and Forex K, and you can find some videos. And if you want to know more about them, then you're always welcome to join the KTS Academy. I have the books written, and also I have the videos available, more in-depth knowledge about these strategies. Okay, yeah, Nifty 50. USDJPY is, let me see. Yeah, USDJPY has been resisted 158.13. So in the short term, it's bearish. Yeah, in the short term, it's bearish. Okay. Okay, I adore Ichimoku tradition. What do you think about using AI to calculate time and wave theory? AI, right? I'm sure AI can do a pretty good job, especially time and price theories. If you can integrate that, then I think that's amazing idea. Yeah. Okay, let me see. Peter says, hi K, is swing trade worth holding when the swap and commission is eating into profit? Yeah, definitely. Definitely, yes. Yeah, basically swap is for the swing traders. Yeah, okay. That chart shows a yearly crash in May. Awesome. Oh, okay. Right. You mean Bitcoin, right? Yes. Once it breaks, I think it goes up again higher. Okay, the delta volume is an imbalanced source seeking equilibrium. It has become a powerful source. I live high in the mountains. This is what I saw. Okay. All right, that's interesting. Delta volumes. Yeah, so coming back to Forex, I think for this week, Euro USD, we have to watch and see if the market breaks the previous support zone. Once it does, it's likely that the market goes up to the Kijun Sen. And let's see, Pound USD is now also retraced, and it's going to into Kumo, and it may go up to the weekly Kijun Sen as well. So it's in the middle of the retracement. It's bullish in the short term. And let's see, USDJPY. USDJPY has been resisted by 158.13, and now it's gradually bearish. But since Kumo is flat, Chikou span touching, the momentum is getting very weak. So I see it's downtrend, but it may not be going down so soon. But it's rather bearish. But once it breaks bullish, once it breaks the resistance 158.13 at any time due to news or big surprises in the market, whatever the reasons it may be, then I think it goes up to the swing high, 162.02. And USDCAD is continuously bullish, although it was retraced last week. It has been consolidating for the last 5-6 weeks or so. My target remained the same because it's above the Tenkan Sen still. So once it breaks, I mean, even from next week or this week, I continue to look for buying opportunities on USDCAD. It's still bullish to me based on the Kumo angle here on the weekly. And USD Swiss franc is a bit choppy on the lower time frames. And now it's last week was a bearish bar. So it may go down to the Tenkan Sen, which is 0.8965 and bounce, then goes up to 0.9224 again. It may retest that level again. And finally, AUDUSD retraced also, and now it's let's see if the market breaks Tenkan Sen or not. If it doesn't, then I think downtrend is becoming continuous. If it does, it goes up to the Kijun Sen. So we have to wait for this week's market close, where it closes this week. And also gold is bullish now. I'm just wrapping up today's analysis because I know some new people are joining, new viewers joining. So I'm just sharing some highlights for today. Gold is now bullish. It broke the resistance of 2721.52 and it's almost reaching 2800. And in this momentum, there's a higher chance that the market breaks bullish because of the Kumo shape. I mean, the area between Senko span A and B is quite big. And also there was ascending P wave breakout. So once it breaks, it's likely to reach 2900 next. Okay, new list says XAUSD, the bullish trend would be confirmed if it breaks above the 28th October 24 pin bar candlestick, right? Yes, that's right. That's right. In this Kumo shape, you know, even if it's a pin bar, it can break bullish. If the Kumo is thinner, or if the Chikou span touching, or if the Tenkan Sen is below Kijun Sen, then it may not break. But in this case, since the momentum is stronger and the buyers are building their positions over sellers, it's likely to break. And once it breaks a pin bar, then I think the breakout candlestick becomes more bigger and you will see bigger bar at the breakout candlestick, I think. Yeah, so that's the analysis for this one. Okay. Hi Cinema, good to see you. I am still in Dubai. I'm based in Dubai, but now I'm not in Dubai. Yes, I'm traveling right now. Yes. Okay. Okay, yeah, so basically that's about it for today's weekly analysis. So overall, in the month of January, I've seen the markets trending, and even if there are some big news, and also not this week but next week, the following week we have lots of big news since it's the first week of February. Those big news can change the market directions again, so we have to always, you know, watch out. We will have to watch out, but it doesn't mean that you cannot trade. Of course you can trade. My message is just to be aware that the market can change the directions at any time in this week or next week. But as long as we follow Ichimoku direction, that's one of the guys that you know which way to trade. And when the market is range as per my strategy, then you don't simply trade, and that already gives you a peace of mind. You know, if you don't have the specific strategy, or if you don't know how to select the market to trade, especially which market is trending, which market is ranging, then you may feel that the opportunities are everywhere. That's how I used to think before. I thought the job for me is to trade every day, not only once, but at least 10 times. Because I'm full-time, I'm here to make profits. So if I don't trade, then I thought I'm not doing my job. But trading is different. And because how much you make profits do not relate to how many times of trades you take. So less is more is also true. And that's something I want to also share in this YouTube and also in my academy. So I hope you continue to learn and master Ichimoku and also my strategy. So again, thank you very much for your participation. If you liked it, please press the like button before you leave. That would be great. And hope to see you in the next one. So until then, please stay healthy, stay safe, stay gold. Bye for now. Mata ne. Thank you very much.